Hello ladies and gents, welcome to the Valencia car show. We're here for the fourth time. Now we're going to check out the new Renault R5 E-Tech electric. Now I know a lot of you were wishing this would be also a petrol, but they've returned this retro style with new powertrain option, the electric. Let's dive into the car because it is one of the coolest cars design-wise. I love this modern retro design. And we have different color options in different trims. We have a white car, but I'm going to focus on this one despite being the car everyone already reviewed because it really looks cool. Now, we can see the LED projectors. We have this signature in the plexiglass. We also have a cool French flag. And the reflectors are actually black, but there's like this plexiglass pieces that reflect when the lights are on. Also, this looks nice and black, stretching on the front. You have piano black with this kind of a rough texture, stretching through the front badge. And then at the bottom here, we have daytime running lights. Now the top here turns to turn signal. And here you can see number 5. Now, unpainted plastic, but with this texture, cool design, stretching around the arches and the side skirt. Since this is an EV, it's closed on the top. And here we can see air intake and the radar. Also black lip at the bottom. Now, design-wise, this is one of the most coolest EVs, I gotta say. And we see the white car also. Now, let's come here, check out the side. Now, I love these lines and the strong arches. We also have a cool number 5 here, also battery on the top. So this is the car show, people like to touch things. Now here are the alloys. These are diamond cut silver on black. Now these are not plastic insert, these are real alloys. Only this one for the lug nuts cover is plastic. You can see Renault badge and then number 5 in front of it. You can see here 195, 55, R18 is the tire dimension. Came on Continental Eco Contact 6 tires. These are rated as EV. Now you can see the sticker here in number 5. Here's the charge port. Type 2 connection cable for AC charging and then CCS2 combined for DC charging. That's that. Now here you can see on the top we have metallic black side contrasting mirrors and metallic black roof. Now here you can see the turn signals and you can see the mirrors, no blind spot. Now let's check the dash here. We have interesting new design on the dash. We have the screen on the back. We have on and off button and volume options. We have lane assist camera with heaters. We have a rain sensor. The small sensor in the inside mirror is for the automatic long beam. Also, we have a rooster here. That's nice. Signature of Renault, and here we can see the VIN number. Now, this is double laminated front windshield, and you can see the close-up, despite being a little bit dusty, of the metallic black roof. Now, on this model, we have this matte red metallic stripe going around. On the other one, it's gold, so you can choose different color options. Not sure why the charge port popped open. I'm sure I closed it properly, but you can see the profile of this beautiful little hatch. Now only as EV. And here you can see the side skirt as well. So this is plasticky, but a little design there. Tinted windows on the back. Now this is a flush handle. This is a classic one. It's a bit longer. You can pop the plastic. There's a physical cylinder on the driver door. You can see the rear, they have real discs, so no drum brakes on the rear. And then here we have a shark fin antenna. Spoiler is going downwards, kind of reminds me of Mini. Now this is the back end. It looks gorgeous, so very retro design. Now someone flipped off the lights, so I'm just going to, actually it's power saving mode. But I'm going to turn them on so you can see them better. So these are LED, but these are also 3D design. You can see here So this looks amazing. This one's the stoplight, same as the one there on the top. So once again, without people in the way, beautiful classic R5. We can call it as a shortcut, Renault 5, now fully electric. And then here again, we'll play with plastic materials. Now, gorgeous design, since this is an EV, no exhaust, cat eyes, reverse lights and LED. We have cold license plate illumination and a white lens camera. Press here to open up. Now this opens fairly tall. To put it into perspective, I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. Height-wise comparison. Now there's a button for opening, manual closing. It's plain on the top. Now here you have a little shelf. It's practical. You can put a maybe umbrella here. You can take it off if you want to use the small space on the top. If you knock down the seats, now practical hatch, roomy hatchback, and we have this plastic protection for the step here. Now there's 10. So almost 11 fingers of height from here to here. Times 2, you get centimeters. And then since this is an EV, you have a room for patching kit, maybe for cables. And then on the bottom, you get extra, I'd say around 20 fingers. So that's almost, 20 fingers to the top, or 11, 21. Okay, then seats knocked down 60/40. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but it's obvious. We have the grocery hooks on both ends, and on the left we have a warm light, no 12-volt outlet. So let's close it up. And before we do that, you can see the rooster here on both sides. So lots of small details that look really cool. Now let's see if I can get a thumbnail. And there's the white model as well, with lights off. Now, interesting design here. Okay, let's see the closing sound. It's kind of Renault. Now you can push down here to lock from the inside. Renault seals, all standard. You can put a child seat here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Now on the back here, we have familiar design from Megane E-Tech, but a little bit different. This is all hard plastic, unfortunately. There's a speaker here and there's no pocket on the rear doors. Big piano black handle, powered windows, speaker here on the top as well. Now there's a plastic step here, and since this is an EV, there's a shadow floor. Here we can see the textile seats, nicely profiled, comfortable. Contrast stitching, you can see here the Isofix, and you can see the top here, they have this retro roof. Now if I pull this little tab here, I'm gonna knock down the seat, hopefully. So since the seat is way back, I'll have to see if I can pull it back just by one tooth. There we go. So once again, come on. There we go. You can see now a lot better the back space. Okay, the seatbelt is a bit in the way, so watch for that one. And let's hop inside. Yeah, the back, quite a problem for feet. So I lowered the seat to the lowest position. In that case, it's the problem. We have here textile seats with pockets. And then if I'm sitting on the front, it is super tight here. So this is not a friendly EV for tall people in the back. As you can see, this seat is not so much going that way. Okay, didn't want to let this one go that much, but it went all the way. But it's gonna help me survive the reviewing part. No AC vents or 12-volt outlet on the back. This is an EV, so no transmission tunnel. This is nice and flat. Now this is comfortable. I could manage with this. This is a little bit more forward, so that's that. But for 180, 85 maybe, this would be fine. You can see here they try to maximize headspace, but kids will be fine here on the back. Headrests are a bit tall on the back, obstructing the rear view, but I think you can see on the back. Now let's hear the closing sound. Well, a little bit shallow, but good closing sound. Headspace for a 2-meter tall person. If you want to straighten out, it's an issue. But if you're like 180, 185, you would be touching with your hip and you would be fine. So for an average height people, this is okay. But maybe for knees, it's a bit tight. Now, since I did move the seat unintentionally, so forward, you gotta use force, but I can't do it with one hand. Okay, I managed to put it a little bit back, but still, it's more like 90 degrees. You can see there's no seatbelt height adjustment, there's no hooks, and there's no handles on top. It's all plain. Now, we're gonna go to the front as soon as people finish up browsing and check out the beautiful front. Okay, checking the front. Same closing sound. Now the doors open a bit wider. Now here you have tire pressure and you have the battery size, so it's 52 kilowatts. Now to check the front doors, we have also, starting on the top, hard plastic, and then we have a little bit padding here with this nice blue textile and leather. And then we have a little pocket on the front doors, speaker there, and big handles. Now you can disable the rear here. All windows are fully automatic, and you can adjust the side mirrors electronically. There's an ambient light here. You're gonna see it in the doors. You can see the rubber paddles. There's a speaker there. Now, manual seats. Push up to slide back and forward, up and down, push up to tilt. And here you can see the beautiful blue textile. And I believe this is artificial leather by now, but you can see that. Now, design-wise, these are looking amazing. We have good bolsters, but bigger one on the top. And you can see the headrest and the roof. Looks great. Now, steering column is manually adjusted. You can see here automatic long beam, my personal on or off, and LED height adjustment. Now let's jump inside. So as you can see, the knee area here, again, if a tall person is sitting on the front, it's a little bit cramped on the back, space-wise. Let's hear the closing sound. Good closing sound, decent soundproof. Now we're gonna get this open R-Link, a little dance or a little show on the screen. And let's switch to wide lens. Now, this is the point of view. Now switching back to normal. Okay, so we have a familiar steering wheel from the Renault Megane E-Tech. We have a new badge here. We have nice and smooth leather. It's a flat top and bottom, 3-spoke sports steering wheel. We have perforation on the middle. We have nice physical buttons. This is for the cruise distance. This one's for the infotainment there. And we have the driving modes. Now, this will turn on later, but we're gonna continue on. Here we have light controls. We have wiper controls. We have the new reverse neutral drive before recuperation. Usually this is for park, but I'm not sure if this is the park button. Actually, wait, you can see it moves, but there's this protection plastic obstructing it. So you just press it in for park. You can see the start stop button right there. So yeah, interesting design choice there, but okay. Now here underneath, you can see in the back, you have that volume controls, classical from Renault. And let's check the dash. So this is nicely padded, extending textile to the dash. Piano black, there's a little bit of it and around the screens on the top, but okay, maybe you won't scratch this one so much, so that's just a pass in my book. This is closed and open. Nice air vents. You can see these symbols are from the daytime running lights. You can see here air vent, speaker there. Now, I don't think this is a speaker, but it looks very nice. The dash is nice, but hard plastic, but you won't be touching that one. It's even hard to reach. You can see the buttons here for on and off for the volume. I'm gonna turn on the beautiful 2 screens in a moment. Now here we have piano black. We have nice padded textile with this beautiful contrast stitching. Air vents here, we have nice and physical AC controls. You can see the hazard in the screen, a lock and lock. On the bottom we have the electronic parking brake and auto hold. This is kind of a outdated design from like very early Clio there. There's a little compartment here, maybe for your key fob, I don't know. A 12-volt outlet to USB-Cs that illuminate when the car is on. We have a rubber mat for wireless charging. There's a car symbol here and here, so there's a little room here maybe for coins. And I do appreciate there's no piano black, so that is nice. Here you can have two cups. You can remove the divider. There's a rubber mat. There's a car key symbol here. So if you deplete the 3-volt battery, you can place your key fob there. For the moment, lights came on. I forgot they were off, so you can see slightly better. This is fairly soft. Doesn't extend, but just goes up. It's quite deep, so you can put some stuff in there. This one has the ISOFIX on the front. This is unusual design, but maybe from the old model. So just that is interesting. And you can see the roof here. So this is more stiff, but also retro design. Slowly opening, spacious glove compartment. I like it. Let's see, the headspace is, I'm touching actually with my hair. I can go a little bit more down and I can tilt less, but still, it wouldn't be great behind me for a tall person, but for an average person, it should be fine. You can see the view on the back, slightly obstructed by those tall headrests. We have the auto dimming on this one, despite the bezel around this one. Passenger airbag information, you saw the lights, these are warm lights. Emergency light there, you can see the speaker here for Bluetooth calls. There's a light here when you open this one, also matching the interior warm light. So this is like cold warm, so it's like has a yellow tone, but not super like halogen yellow. And there's also cold lights, but I have that cold bluish tone. Beauty mirror, documents holder, and I don't think this extends. Let's give it a try. Nope, so this area is not being covered, but that's that. And let's start the car, or at least the electronics. So we're gonna see the infotainment. Now you can see here the ambient lights. You can see them here. You can see them there. So looking quite nice and posh. You can see now the USBs are illuminated. So all the buttons here are white illuminated. You have here the driving modes. So when you press these, you can see comfort, eco, sport, or personal. And then the background theme changes as well. Now here you can change the views. Since the car is on, this is going to be mostly blank. You can see Google Maps if the screen, the camera would fix the ISO. And then if you press it again, here you would have lane assist, distance. Here maybe you would have speed, but it's currently the car's off, so there's nothing showing here. And here we see charge and power, maybe an energy flow. Moving to this screen, like that. Whoa, sorry, the background just started flashing. Nothing I can do really. We have Google Maps, nice and fast. You can see how that works. Recenter. You can have it different ways. Now on the side there are eco monitor, safety score. So you have those. Have AC controls here, heated front seats and steering wheel, I believe, but it's currently off. Have the music. Let's see some music. There's a button here. Okay, these speakers are not the upgraded speakers, but they do sound decent, very good. Bluetooth, we have here the apps. Now we have Play Store, so you can download Waze directly to the infotainment, but you can also use it via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay if you like those. Here you can see the driving modes. You can configure them. Driving, engine, normal, sport, or eco. Steering, medium, low, or high effort. And dynamics, normal, or sport for the suspension. Now, electric, so here you can see the battery, front wheel drive. You can set up the minimum or maximum. You can see those. Air quality, my driving. This is safety and consumption. You have here standard settings. You have over-the-air updates. Vehicle, Access, welcome, wiping, cockpit, favorites button, edit widgets, and tire pressure. And here you can see the driving assistance. So you can see all of those, and you can have personal here, configure my personal, you can disable those. You can just press this button twice to enable your personal. Comfort, parking, and here you have the sounds for the pedestrian warning system. So great infotainment, a little bit different than the Megane E-Tech. I love the new screen. The details on this car is amazing. Love it. I am going to turn on the hazards for you, and I'm gonna pop the bonnet. So let me just do that. So I'm gonna check the back end. We have these slim hazard lights on the side mirrors, and you can see the bottom changes on the top to the turn signal. Now to open up, you can see it right there. Push up and then raise this up. There's the electric motor, again front wheel drive. The other thing is your washer fluid, and we're gonna let it drop. Closes perfectly. Now I know the screen is kind of flashing because of the lights on the top, so I will switch to 0.8. So I noticed that it doesn't flash so much. Checking the spec here, we have 150 horsepower or 110 kilowatts of power. From the electric motor, we have 410 kilometers of range. Now on the bottom here, you can see Renault E-Tech, Renault 5 E-Tech, 100% electric. Iconic, that might be the trim name. Again, 150 horsepower. So, price, almost 28,000 euros with included taxes, 35, almost 600. There's a color option, safety option, 10-inch infotainment, and bi-directional charging. Ooh. There's a discount here on the fare, and that's that. Local price is 34,600 euros and some change, and lease option is 305 euros. So I'm not sure if they have an incentive here in Spain, but this is a great price for this car. In Croatia, we have 9,000 euros of incentive, so that would lower this car's price to 25,000 euros, and that's an insane bargain, honestly. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more from Valencia Car Show, do subscribe and click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos. But before we actually wrap it up, I'm going to show you the white car. Now there's even an E-Street Alpine I saw, I didn't record it, on a different car show, but I just want to show you this interior. You can really customize this car, but look at this. This looks amazing. This leather, there's a yellow textile here in the doors. Look at these seats, number 5 there. These look very, very spicy. There's even here Renault 5 signature that illuminates with the ambient lights. Actually, let me get to the other side. So just a look at the back. Also, you have number 5 on those seats. So when you open it up, the lights come on, and then here you can see the beautiful ambient light. So amazing EV. Probably one of the coolest EVs on the market, design-wise, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna have excellent performance because it's the same technology as Megane E-Tech I tested and was a great EV. And another look at this alloy here. This one's more open design. And that's it. I'm gonna wrap it here. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.